Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's your boy Kenny Session just coming on for a couple minutes, share a couple minutes with y'all. It's been a long day. It's been a long day already on this marvelous Wisdom Wednesday. A lot of things going on today. I was woken up early this morning. I woke up and looked at my phone and found that a very good friend of mine had passed away. Maybe you guys have had the opportunity to see that on my site, on my page today. But I've got a word for you today. I thank you guys for coming by our Wisdom Wednesday show. Today is a kind of a solemn day. You know, I lost a friend of mine a couple yesterday. I found out early this morning, very good friend. Only issue was that we weren't really talking at the time of his death. You know, we spent a lot of time together over the years, but at the time of his death, we weren't really talking. If you guys look at my page, you can see we lost Cedric Troop yesterday. And he was also my swim coach. You know, many of you guys know that I swam Alcatraz. And the reason where I got the idea, people always say, well, Kenny, where would you get the gall or the idea to swim Alcatraz? Well, I got that from Cedric Troop because he did it before I did it. And when he did it, you know, I'm like, man, I know if you did it, I can do it. I know I can do it. And that's how that all got started. And, you know, for a playful thing, saying that I can do it, you can do it. And so Cedric Troop ended up training me to swim Alcatraz. Yes, I did swim Alcatraz from Alcatraz to San Francisco Aquatic Park. And my coach that got me prepared to do that was none other than my boy Cedric Troop. So I'm just dedicating this show to him today. Cedric Troop, I love you, boy. You know, man, we got to keep pushing on. I'm not quite sure how he died. Folks have been calling me, asking me what happened. I really don't know. All I know is that my boy is gone, and I don't know if it was corona or not corona, internal turmoil. Okay, that's where I just put that out. Anyway, we've got a lot. I've got a word I want to bring to you guys today, just something very simple. On today, we're just going to kind of wait for a few people to wake up and realize that we're on air. I appreciate all you guys that stop by and see our shows. You know, what's really true is it really does my heart well, the amount of people that really come to our shows on the daily. So I just want to say thank you guys for stopping through today. Today, we're going to just have a real impromptu. I'm dedicating this show to Cedric Troop, very good friend of mine that passed away on yesterday, day before. But we do have a word. I see a couple people in the room with me as custom. We have a word that we want to read to you, and I'm hoping it applies to you today. It definitely applies to me. September 22nd, 2021. The noise of your internal turmoil will drown out my still small voice. You must quiet your soul and find a place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in times of trouble. Lean on me. Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all you who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy. You guys, folks, I know we all going through it right now, man. I know if you're not going through it, man, you better than me, man. I lost my boy this morning, man. You know, and I'm not gonna say I'm scared, man, but you know, it's starting to get close, y'all. We need to get right. We need to get right. We need to get ourselves right. We need to get prepared. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, we could be coming up on the end of the world, and some folk ain't gonna make it. You know, folks went home to be with the Lord yesterday. And I'm just praying that my boy had it right, you know. When I believe my word, it takes, you know, it's not going to be easy to go see Jesus or go to the promised land. You know, a lot of us ain't going to make it. So we just need to examine ourselves and make sure that we're ready. That's what my show is. My Wisdom Wednesday today is just love on yourself, you know, love on your family right now. We need to really intentionally love on people you've not talked to. You know, that was a brother I hadn't talked to in maybe a couple of years. We had a falling out. Well, man, everybody falls out with said. You know, if you know said, you fall out with said. And we fell out right before I swam Alcatraz. Cedric trained me at the Castlemont High School pool in Oakland to swim Alcatraz. I did that in 2016. I couldn't have done it without him. You know, and why did I do it? I did it because he did it in 2014. And he was bragging about how he swam from Alcatraz. I swam from Alcatraz. And I'm like, boy, shut up. If you did it, I can do it. And that was our big joke, man. And so for a whole year, I'm doing it, man. He said, well, man, when you gonna start training? Well, he said, well, can't you come by the Castlemont pool and let me check you out, make sure you can swim it and all that. And I went and got in the pool over at Castlemont. And the first time he told me I needed to swim 100 laps. If I swam 100 laps in the pool, then I would be ready to swim Alcatraz. So I went over to Castlemont my first day. I swam about 50 laps, you know, and I was going back every couple of days. I would go to Castlemont and swim 50 laps until the last week, right before I was going to swim Alcatraz. And Cedric was there, and there was this other gentleman that was on the swim team at Castlemont, and I swam 125 laps that day, and Cedric swam 100. You know, he beat me. He was out the pool like 15 minutes before I got finished. Because Cedric was a real swimmer. I could do my own, but I'm not no speed swimmer or nothing like that. You know, and he was trying to trouble the water, he was trying to get me prepared to swim from Alcatraz to San Francisco Quad. We passed away yesterday. I said I was going to put up a little picture of him so people might that didn't know him. It's not even here. Let me see if I can put a picture up of my brother. This is him right here. I don't know if how it's going to show up on here. It didn't. God, what am I doing here? I want to put up his picture. This was just a good brother. We met at Acts Full Gospel Church of God in Christ. You know, he was the sound man there. He used to handle the sound at Acts. And we just became fast friends. We used to hang out together. You know, you can't really see him. You know, you really can't see it unless I get out the way and stuff. Well, anyway, man, I said, I'm paying you your dues, man. And one thing I can say is that I did get that man his flowers while he was alive, because after me and him, we had a falling out in 2000. That was 2016. We had a falling out, and we really hadn't talked in a while. Oh, I done messed up my whole background fooling with y'all. Okay. And our whole thing, and then we had a falling out. I picked him up for an event, and he jumped out of my car and walked home because Cedric was crazy like that. And so a few days later, I was just sitting there, man. I'm gonna mess him up. And I went and ordered and had some flowers delivered to his house. And he called me up laughing and joking, man. I ain't your woman, this blah, blah, blah. You won't be sending me no flowers. I was like, man, that's the only thing I could think of, you know, that I could do that would, you know, that would show you that I'm sorry, man. You my friend, regardless of us disagreeing. You still my boy, man. And that's the way we left it. Always had respect for him. He had just celebrated his birthday, October the 8th. The 8th of I think it's the 8th of August. He celebrated his birthday, and we sent him a birthday card. So praise be to God, we did that. But today, I just want to tell you, this is a word I want to read to you guys. September 22nd, 2021. The noise of your internal turmoil will drown out my still voice. You must quiet your soul and find a place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in times of trouble. Lean on me. Matthew 11, 28 verse through 30. Come to me, all of you who are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take on my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You guys, man, get yourself together, man. If you ain't got your shot, please, I'm begging you, go get your COVID shot, man. I done lost smoke. I don't know if my boy well for COVID, but Cedric is one of them people that, you know, I don't know. We didn't talk about whether he got the shot or not, but I mean, if it is that, you guys, he would be telling you guys to go get your shots. Any of you guys that don't have them, I have a deal that I'm trying to close right now. She may even be here watching, and she's getting ready to quit her job. or going to be lose her job because she doesn't want to take the COVID shot. And she actually has a legitimate reason because she's had some vaccinations that she was allergic to, and she's almost died, I guess she said, from taking vaccines. And so therefore she's gone to her doctor, and they really are encouraging her to take the vaccine, but she's scared. And believe it or not, her house is in escrow. We're getting ready to close. We could close escrow next week, the week after or so. And she's getting ready to quit her job because of this mandate with the where they're mandatory making you a federal. All the federal employees have to get it. And you already know, like I told her after, but her concern is not the shot itself; it's her health. She thinks that she's going to get sick again because of if she's already experienced that before. And so, you know, we were talking today about it, you know, whether she's going to close on the house. She makes a lot of money and she works for the IRS. So, you know, she's got a pretty damn good job. But she's considering quitting her job because she thinks she may be allergic or having allergic reactions to the vaccine. So we're working with her, but again, we don't pressure nobody. We give her the pros and the cons and let her decide. It's a beautiful house she's buying. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, swimming pool, $450,000. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful house. I would hate to see her lose that over this. So we're praying for. In fact, we had prayer with her today. Because sometimes that's all we can do is just pray. We can't tell you what to do. But we can pray that you can make a decision that you can live with yourself. And that's Session Real Estate. That's what we're here to do, is just to accompany you in doing what you want to do. We've had a lot of folks back out of deals this year. It's been crazy, probably more than I've ever had in my career. And I know it's just a sign of the times, unsurety. People don't know what's going to be coming at us next. We don't know if it's our turn with the corona or somebody in our life, or we're going to be locked down again. You know, all of those things come into mind when you're going to be buying a house. But what this says, September 22nd, 2021, it says, the noise of your internal turmoil will drown out my still voice. You must quiet your soul and find a place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in times of trouble. Lean on me. Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all you who are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Today, my show is dedicated to my boy Cedric Troop. You know, he trained me to. You guys you may or may not know that he was a swim coach at Castle Mob. He was a swim coach at MAC, and he was my friend, my brother in the Lord, first and foremost. He swam Alcatraz in 2014. And he was, man, I swam. He was so happy, so proud. He swam. And you know me, I'm busted. Man, that ain't nothing. You ain't did nothing, man. Yeah, swimming Alcatraz, anybody can do that. Anybody can swim Alcatraz. He's like, well, you can't. I was like, I bet you I can. I bet you I can. He said, well, man, when you can't, you know, we was razzing each other. And at the end of the day, he said, well, man, when you gonna do it? You gonna do it this year? I said, yeah, bro. He said, well, won't you come by Castle Mount Pool and let me train you? So when I swam Alcatraz, and yes, I did do it. I actually did it twice. I did it in 15, and I in 2015 is when I did it, but I did not do the whole thing myself. I got some help. I had to get on the back of a jet ski for about, I don't know. They had to reposition me in the water because the current was taking me the wrong way. So that time I didn't finish. I'm the only one who knows that. So I had to go back because I wanted to make sure that if they put my butt on Alcatraz, I could go jump in the water and I could swim to San Francisco. And I did it. You know, the video is on my page if you guys want to see it. I think it's around the 16-minute mark on that video is when I actually swim into Aquatic Park. You know, and that's all because of Ced, man. Ced trained me. He said, man, you know, if you can swim 100 laps in the Castle Mount Pool, you can swim Alcatraz. And I'm like, man, I could swim, you know, me being a bravado. I could do whatever I want to do. Swimming ain't nothing to me. He said, well, come on over, let me train you, man. So even though we bet, and there wasn't no money in it, it was just that we were betting that I could do it, and he was encouraging me to do it. And I jumped in the water, and I think my first day out there, I swam 50 laps. And I would go down there twice a week, 2-3 times a week, and swim 50 laps. 50, 60, 70 laps every time. Well, really, it was like 50 every time. He kept telling me, man, when you can get to 100, then I know that you can swim Alcatraz. And so I can't, because he had already done it. He knew what to do. He knew the waves. He told me about the currents. He told me about all of the stuff. And then we fell out the day I was gonna go do it. Me and him I think we were on our way to San Francisco to go practice, because when you're gonna swim Alcatraz on that event, you could actually go to Alcatraz, and they got a swim area right in front of the San Francisco Aquatic Park. And we were going to go over there and swim, and we were on our way, but we had to pick somebody up, and he had to get some goggles, and we stopped to get some goggles, and something happened where me and him started arguing, and he got mad and jumped out the car, and I went on over there and swam the thing. I didn't make it the first time. And then we squashed that. I was going to do it the second time. I went over, I trained with him again the second time. Also, I was training myself too, but we trained at the Castlemont pool. He trained me after we broke. I mean, like I said, we argued, fall out for a month or so. Then we cooled again. So then I did it again. And the second time he trained me as well before I swam. And I did do the whole thing in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Right under 120. I think it's like 119. An hour and 19 minutes it took me to swim from Alcatraz to Aquatic Park. And so I almost had to go do it again, because if you go watch the video, it's on my page right now. I think it's somewhere around the 8-minute mark. This guy with no legs comes out the water. I'm talking about him. He's got 2 nubs, and he's out there swimming out from Alcatraz with 2 nubs on. And when he gets out, they have to pick him up. If you go to my video, it's on my page right now. That says, if you go look at down the line where it says Cedric Troop swam Alcatraz, then right under, I posted my video. It'll show you right around 7 or 8 minutes when this guy with no legs get out of the water. And the cold part about that is when my brother saw it, my brother was watching. And so when I got out the water, the very first thing I heard is, you let the dude with no legs beat you. I'm like, oh man, what's the chances of me going and having another guy with no legs jump off so I could kick his butt? Okay, that was the joke. That would be almost, you can't make this up. It's like the man with no legs beat me, but I was like, man, I know the deal. The man didn't swim the whole thing, because what they do, if you got handicapped, they'll do like they did with me the first year when the current was taking me the wrong way, and they made me jump on the back of a jet ski, and they took me out toward the Golden Gate Bridge, and told me, because I was floating toward the Bay Bridge, and we needed to be going toward the Golden Gate Bridge. So they made me jump on the back of a jet ski with a bed on it, and they took me maybe 200-300 yards over and dropped me off where the current would bring me right in. You don't really swim if you get in the current right. The current's gonna do most of the work. If you not, like I was the first time I was swimming, the guy was like, man, you need some. I'm like, no, I was all cussing him out. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do it. And then he said, okay. Then he came back again. He said, man, you need me to move you? I said, no, man, I'm going to make it without no help. Then he came back the last. I said, man, I ain't asking you no more. You look where you at. You ain't even moved, man. You've been swimming for a whole 30 minutes, and you still right where you was. You got in the current. So he had to take me to the other side toward the Golden Gate Bridge, and I did it. But hey, today's show is dedicated to my friend Cedric. He passed away. I think it was yesterday. I got the news early this morning. I looked up, and man, I'm gonna quit reading my phone. Do y'all read y'all phone in the middle of the night? I think I'm gonna stop doing. I'm gonna put my phone in the living room, because I woke up about 3 o'clock this morning, and I'm looking on Facebook at something, and there it is. Cedric Troop is dead. I'm like, come on, man. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to see that. This time I'm trying to go back to sleep. And I'm getting messed up my whole morning. My boy died. But praise be to God, I did get to send the man some flowers before he died. Yes, I did. We were boys and we were funking. And I was like, you know what? I love this dude. He's a great man. We just bump heads sometime. He got his way of thinking, and I got my way of thinking. Neither is wrong. And I sent him some flowers. And he busted up, coming, don't be sending me no flowers. I ain't your woman. I was like, man, I'm just glad I got something out of you. But anyway, this is a word I want to read to you guys before I get out of here. September 22 of 2001. These words help me every day. It's called Small Straws. I pull it off the internet every day. And usually when at some point in my day, I'm going to read this. And it always is appropriate. And today is just as appropriate as any other day. September 22nd of 2021. The noise of your internal turmoil will drown out my still small voice. You must quiet your soul and find a place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in times of trouble. Lean on me. Matthew 11th chapter, the 28th verse through the 30th verse says, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy, but my burden is light. That's my Wisdom Wednesday today, you guys. It's dedicated to Cedric Truth, man. Put that on and wear it. Just turn down the noise. Man, I'm about to go turn down the noise. I've been working like a Hebrew slave today. We've had some great meetings today, but I'm about to go quiet myself and do what I was told to do, and that is to quiet myself right now and just be quiet. And I'm gonna go in my room and turn off the light and just quiet and just listen for God right now. There's a lot of pieces moving right now. You know, in addition to that, we've got, you know, what can I say? We've got another young lady that's getting ready to back out of a transaction because she don't want to take a COVID shot. She can't. She's got some health issues that are preventing the COVID shot. You know, so, you know, it's always something, you guys. And when you live and when you work for yourself, it's very challenging. Because you got to keep a great face. You got to keep moving. You got to keep being optimistic. You can't look too long at the negative. You have to release the negative in order to get into the positive. And that's what I do. I just do a mind shift. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go do a little mind work right now because I've been tripping on. I haven't really slept since I saw that my boy died, man. But we're going to dedicate this show to him. He's a great man of God, you know, and you guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Timothy, coming through, man. I appreciate y'all coming in and checking it out, man. And also, you guys need to know that if you guys don't say something over in the chat box or the comments, I don't know you here. There's a brother, I've known this brother. I think we're trying to, I know a couple, Timothy Williams, but this one, I think this is a brother we've been working with him for a while, I think, to get a house. Am I right? He's working on a few things, and I think he just got his real estate license too. So he's thinking about maybe coming over and working with. I am talking about the right Timothy Johnson, right? Because I know a couple of them, but we are hiring agents that want to get in the business, or you're looking to change careers. You want to get in the business. You know, you can always call my office. I do mentor people, like maybe, you know, even whether you work for my company or not, I can still be your mentor if you want. Because now my company is not for everybody, you know, and the ones that it is for, you know, we're doing everything virtually now. So a lot of agents need to have that hands-on in the office stuff. And I don't know that I'll ever be in the office again. I'm working out of my living room like other people. You see my living room. I'm working in the living room today. And I'm going to go over there and play the piano a little bit later. Y'all know this is a virtual background. I ain't playing no piano. Where is it? Where the piano? It's over there. Okay, I ain't playing the piano today. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming through. Can you guys type something in the comment box? Just say hi, hey Kenny, hey man, like whatever, just so I get an idea who was here. Because I really don't know. Right now we have what we got. We got one person on my Facebook personal. No, we got 3 people on my personal Facebook page and 1 person on our Twitch page right now. I look forward to being under your too, man. I look forward to you coming over too, bro. We trying to figure out better ways to train online. I did just hire some new partners that are coming. You guys are going to see Session Real Estate is getting ready to get a makeover, you guys, like you guys have never seen before. We putting a lot of it into it. A lot of money is going to it. I got a partner who's coming to help me. And they're going to invest some money in our company to finish building it out. Because again, you know, I'm building it 1 commission at a time. But if somebody come, I've always said if I could get a partner who had enough money, we could build something out that would be unstoppable for a very long time. We also just added another arm to Session Real Estate, and that's Session Land Development. And we're looking at several developments and partnering with some nonprofits. We just got off a call with one that's very excited about what we're going to do. We're looking at other nonprofits that we can partner with to secure land. and build affordable housing. That's really my goal, is to, before I leave this earth, I want to build some affordable housing, some houses that will remain affordable in perpetuity or forever. You know, because that's the problem right now. We got the market is just going crazy. And my thought is just off the bat is because rents are so high, if we build enough affordable housing in the city, the rents would all start coming down because there would be a lot of competition. So we need to overbuild residential income properties or apartments. We need to overbuild. We have to, and affordable. I'm not talking about them $3,000, $4,000 units downtown. I'm talking about something out here on the east side. You guys don't see much happening in Oakland on the east side, and we're looking at developing the east side. You guys pray for us. You know, if you guys know, so, hey, Keela, I see you. You seen your sign? You seen my sign in Antioch? Yeah, we got one in Antioch. We got a couple of them in Antioch, actually. Those both are sold. I appreciate you, Keela. But look, we're just in here doing what we do. We lost a trooper today, one of my good friends. If you guys want to see him, he's on my page. I did put his picture up, but it wasn't so cool today. We got also on my page, you can see there's some other things. I know Keela's single. You know, I'm involved with one of the single online things, and they used me as one of their on their poster today. That's on my web page today. And then the other thing, one of the things that's most dear to me in my whole life, and that's flying. I love to fly airplanes. If you guys go to my page, you can see where on Monday I took a 2-hour tour flight around the Bay Area, and I did film the landing. I filmed me landing the plane. Actually, I did not land the plane because I was with a new CFI, a certified flight instructor, and he didn't want me to land the plane until I go and learn. And he sees me stall the plane. And what stalling the plane is where you have to make the plane stop flying and recover the plane in order to get, like if you're landing, because when people are landing the plane, that's where one of the most dangerous times there is in an airplane is on takeoff and landing. And if you don't have the right tools landing, you can mess it up. And I'm pretty good at landing, but I've never landed with him. So he told me he's gonna make me go up. I'm gonna have to go up like 3,000 or 4,000 feet, and we gotta stall the plane. What that means is, you know, when you fly the plane, it's like this. It'll, you know, the lift will come under in, it'll keep it up. But if you turn them wings like that, the plane starts falling out of the air. And that's what they want you to do. You have to make the plane fall out of the air and then catch it and then go forward. I know it sounds scary, and it is. I hate doing those. I hate doing they call up. I hate doing those, man. And you have to do them over and over and over and practice it in order to get your pilot's license. As well as a whole lot of other things that are scary. I'm sure a lot of you guys just being up in the turbulence up there would be enough to scare a lot of folks. But I absolutely love flying. I've been living my dream the last week or two, you know, and I just wanted to come on and keep it kind of light today. Please take care of yourself. If you've not gotten the vaccine, please go get the vaccine. You know, I'd rather err on that side than err and be dead. I know some people that are dying. People are dying every day from this. And whether you're going to outrun the corona or you want to outrun the vaccine, I think I would. And what's really true, we might as well go ahead and get it and save yourself, because everybody's going to have to get it. When the government says that they're mandating that all government employees, that if you work for the government, you got to have it, then all the other businesses that you work are going to start having it too. There are going to be very few places that you're going to be able to work where you don't have to have a vaccine. And if you leave the country without a vaccine, you might not be able to get back in here. And you definitely probably not be able to get on airplanes pretty soon until your name comes up in the database that you vaccinated or something. So anyway, that's my story today. I'm going to read this because I got some new people in the room. This is our Wisdom Wednesday, September 5th, 2021. The noise of your internal turmoil will drown out my still voice. You must quiet your soul and find a place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in times of trouble. Lean on me. Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all you who labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Hey, you guys, thanks for coming through. I wish that you guys would. We got about 5 or 6 people in here on my page. I don't know who's in here. We got 3 people on my page, one on Twitch and a couple on YouTube. So you guys, if you guys, I don't really know who's here with me, but there's about 5 or 6 people in the room in different various places. But anyway, you guys pray for us. We're praying for the Troop family that lost him yesterday. This show is dedicated to Cedric Troop, my brother in the Lord, my swimming coach, my partner, and I'm gonna get out of here now and just go find some time to turn down the noise for myself. You gotta just turn down the noise and just wait to hear from God. So we're gonna shut it down now. Thank you guys for coming through. We'll be back on Friday with Family, Friends, and Fun Friday. And if God says the same, we'll be back on Sunday, Fun Day, and a Motivation Monday. If you didn't see my Motivation Monday, you can go back a couple days on my timeline and you can watch my Motivation Monday. It's short, it's quick, but I do appreciate all the views and all the likes and all. You guys know how that stuff go. And we're getting ready to come with a brand new brand to you guys. You guys be looking out for our new branding. We're going to be We're rebranding Sexton Real Estate right now. We've already been started with it with the orange and all those things, but now we're incorporating. I've got a team that's doing all that for me now. With rechanging our letterhead, our business cards, our signs, everything is getting changed right now because I have partnered with some people that's going to help me get all those items taken care of so that we can continue to grow. As well as getting into hiring. We're looking to expand into the Los Angeles area. You guys have heard me talk about that many times. I do have a few people down there, but when you're doing something like this, you have to have someone on the side that can kind of help you manage that, and that's what I've done. I've kind of got a coach that's going to be helping me work through the expansion of my company, as well as they're going to put up some dollars. You know why? You know why they want to put up some dollars, you guys? Because African American real estate is good business and no one's marketing to us. If you go look at the ads that are out there that run, they're not focused at us. They're focused at everybody, and we're missing the boat because there's free money around to buy houses that we don't even know about. I know about them. That's why you guys see my no money down ads. People say, well, Kenny, why are you always doing no money down? Well, why not? Because my brother ain't got no money. My sister ain't got no money. My brother in the Lord ain't got no money. And the deal is that buying real estate, you should be using as much of somebody else's money as you can. And if you don't believe it, all you got to do is go Google what is one of the best secrets of buying real estate. The number one secret is use as much of somebody else's money as you can. And that's what we do. We sell houses with no money down. We do some with no closing costs as well. But today, I'm just a servant of the Lord. I'm just coming on to give you guys a great word today. Let the noise of your internal turmoil will drown out my still voice. You must quiet your soul and find a place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in the times of need. Lean on me, Matthew 18:11-28. Come to me, all you that labor, that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I know we're struggling, y'all. I know I'm struggling. I know I'm mentally just zapped out right now. Everybody dying like they dying, man, and people just going on home. And then I'm dealing with people that don't want to get the vaccine. I keep hearing these people, I don't want to get that vaccine. And I'm like, man, you already got vaccine. If you really knew it, every one of us was vaccinated at some time. When you're born in the hospital, they vaccinate you right there on the spot. And now we get so and wish y'all could go back to where y'all don't have to make no decisions. I'm just praying that my boy Sid didn't go out from that. But he was. I don't want to get into the details of it because they called me to tell me what happened and how they found him and the whole thing. And I'm like, man, you got to live your life, man. You got to live it. You got to do your thing, man. You got to go out here and live your life. It's like this, and more so than that, get yourself right with God. Many of us got more days behind us than we got in front of us. And, if the word of God is true, and I believe it's true, you have to, it's going to be very hard to get in. He said, narrow is the gate. Wide is the gate for destruction. He said, it's like going through the eye of a camel, going through the eye of a needle. It's going to be that tough to get in. So I want to get in, y'all. So I'm straightening up and flying right, if you will. But y'all take care, man. I'm glad you guys got a chance to come by, visit my page. You know, I've got a lot of stuff going on there. If you want to buy a house, visit my page. You can inbox me your name, your phone number, your email address, and the simple thing, I want to buy a house. If you're looking to get in the real estate business and you want to get in real estate, you can inbox me your name, your phone number, and your email address and say, I want to get in the business. You know, if you've got a house to sell and you need to sell your house, or you know someone that needs to sell, all I need is their name, their phone number, and their address, and I need to sell. And what'll happen is my team, which I have a crack team. I don't know don't ask me how I got these people doing what they do, but they totally take care of me, man. But my team will put them into our system that we've created. That we didn't create it. We use it. Okay, but we've had to find out how to use it. And we'll get information out to you on a regular, so you can buy you a house, man. Everybody I know wants to buy a house. I mean, you in this room right now, I'm sure that everybody underneath my voice wants to buy a home. If you don't want to buy one, I don't know. You know, maybe you need to reevaluate. It's the best investment, the biggest investment that most of us will make. And it will give you a whole lot of self-satisfaction to have your own. And it's nothing like it, you guys, I can tell you. It's nothing like owning your own home and being able to go to your own home to do what you want to do and live the way you choose to live. So that's the dream that we sell, and that's homes. We do them all day. You know, I do all kinds of deals, but those deals for us, the people who work hard every day, that's making that, you know, 50,000 or more. If you're making less than 50,000, there's no hope for you in this part of California anymore. Hate to tell y'all that. So if you got 50, 29, two of y'all need to go back and put 30 together and come up with 60, and we can get you guys probably in a $300,000 to $400,000 house. You know, but $50,000, if you make $50,000 or less on your job right now, there is no real estate for you in this part of California anymore. That number has been creeping up for years, but now that number is 50,000. 100,000 in income would buy you about an $800,000 house. Let's say $70,000 in income per year will buy you like a $500,000 house. $60,000 a year in income will buy you about a $400,000 house. And then what did I just say? 50,000 will buy you about a $300,000 house. That's how it goes. Those are just some numbers that you can use wherever you fit on the scale. And then what we have to do is for all your bills, for every bill you have, every credit card, car note, student loan, or personal loan that you have in your name, child support or back payment, we have to take off $10,000 for every 100. So if you have a $500 car that you're driving, you're literally driving a $50,000 house. If you got rid of that payment, we can put $50,000 more mortgage on you. That's how that works. Or if you've got, you got an $800 child support payment that you pay per month, you know, that's going to take $80,000 off of what you qualify for. So if you're at 60,000, you're going to be at 400. And then if we take an $800 child support, which is 80, you're at $320,000 or thereabouts for where you qualify. I do this off the top of my head. I've been doing it for so long. Anyway, you guys stay safe out there, man. You know, just please stay safe. The noise of your internal turmoil would drown my still small voice. You must quiet your soul and find place of peace so that I can lead you through the maze of confusion. I am your strength and your help in time of trouble. Lean on me. Matthew 11:12-30. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and I will find rest, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Thank you guys for coming through. I'm a little tired now. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate you guys all coming through. It's been a true blessing. We'll be back on Friday night. All right. Peace.